there's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. Yo, what up, troops? X to the L. And in this video, we're going to talk about the power and the attraction of social proof. Okay. So first of all, you want to ask yourself, well, what is social proof? Okay. Now, social values and social status creates a perfect social proof situation. Okay. It builds up social proof. Okay. Now, social proof, okay, is the attraction. It's proven. It speaks for itself. Okay. And it alleviates all the guessing, okay, that a woman has to do to pick out if you're the right guy or what kind of person you are, this, that, and such, okay? So, without further ado, let's get into it, okay? So, let's start out with social values, okay? Now, there's two types that I think are crucial for this characteristic and this trait for you to really embellish and have this mastered to your best ability, because you really can't, it fluctuates, the proof, okay, as with you fluctuating as far as you always growing or vice versa, okay. Now, with social proof, social values helps you to lock in a value system, okay. Doesn't mean, now, social value doesn't mean it's always a good thing, okay. Social value could be a lot of things, but we want to talk about the building yourself up. This channel is about building you up. So we're going to talk about social values on an upswing, okay? Social value is people that, it's implicit, that you have morals, standards, and that you do things with ethical, mindset, okay? So like a trusting kind of thing. For example, like, example of values would be like, I don't know, McDonald's. Okay, if I was to go to McDonald's, it's social proof because you know what McDonald's is. Okay, if I was to go to Australia, okay, and I wanted to get some food there, I wasn't sure what to eat, and I wasn't sure how the food is there, or whatever. If you had to go to a place or pick up somewhere to eat, you probably go to McDonald's, or maybe Outback, but probably McDonald's. Okay, why? Is the food great for you? No. But there's certain things you can count on, certain things you trust about McDonald's, certain value that you won't get sick, you won't get some kind of poison for the most part. Nothing's guaranteed, but you'll get the Australian version, even though it's not the actual American version or whatever. It may or may not be. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, you will get the likeness of, and you'll trust that alone. Even if you go to, I don't care if you go to Taiwan, they have weird, different type of McDonald's. At different, where you go, there's different type of McDonald's. A lot of times outside the United States, when it's a foreign country where they don't speak English, you get their version of it. Okay, and so even at that point, you still would kind of trust that over anything else. Some, not that the food is bad anywhere else, but the social value of McDonald's, the Golden Arches, that social value itself will have you reassured that you're getting something decent, okay? Good or bad, but it's decent, okay? So, social values in that regards, in a high regards, that's a plus, okay? That's what we're talking about. So women see the social value that you create and you build over time, like say you're, it doesn't have to be high status, but it's social values. Those values are yours to keep. For example, you could be, I don't know, you're known, maybe you're a teacher, librarian in the local town or neighborhood. You're a serviceman, okay? You're in the military, okay? People see a military, they know, okay, wow, thanks for serving. You get a little appreciation for it. Got it? People see it and respect it as a social status, as a social position you hold in society that's recognizable, okay? And in this case, respected by some people, not everybody, but again, same thing with police. Firemen, shout out to all these, and EMT workers and rescue people that do, different pet rescues and all these genres. The garbage man, he has social status too. Oh, that's Joe. He sells the garbage. Da-da-da. Hey, Joe. These are great, whatever. But you're good at what you do. You're bringing value. Okay, that's social value. Okay, and now it's also social value. Also, Jeff the drunk, the neighborhood drunk, he's got social value too. Believe it or not, doesn't mean your standards, but among his peers, he may be Joe the drunk who always gets money to get change. He always seems to get change for drinks. He always comes through at the end of the day. He begs for enough change at 7-Eleven to get money for everybody to get drinks, So again, there's still, that gives him some social value, social status. He's got status among his peers. Okay, so I mean, it's still a status. Okay, we all have status to some degree. If you're a mom, your pop, you're Jeff the drunk, you know. So that's what that social values in that regards is important. You know, again, it's something that you created, a position you're in, and recognized by society is to some degree. Okay, you could be a mom, dad, introverted or whatever, but you still have some kind of status among the people that you know, family and friends. You have some kind of status. Okay, that's what that's all about. So, philanthropists, they have a status where they give value, they buy, they donate, they give things away, they fight for causes, and they help support different functions, and they donate and this and that, and they give, so there's all status things. That's a high level status, for example. Social status, social value on the highest level, like that, is like a philanthropist or someone that puts money in for research. Okay, things like that. Okay, so you got the idea with that. So, and the second part of social status, social values, social proof, I should say, is social status. Okay, social status builds you up. Okay, and that gives you the placement of where you are as far as the hierarchy and position in a social setting. Okay, now, unlike social values, social status is just like high status, or high status male. Anything with status is going to be perceived. Okay, it's perceived. It's an unknown to a stranger. It's unknown, but they perceive a status based on your how you carry yourself. Okay, maybe what you're wearing, but it's really basically it's the popularity of how you're respected around other people that gives you status. Because you can walk into a bar, and women not knowing you, they can see that people are responding to you. Maybe the people at the bar and some people sitting around go, hey, it's so and so. Hey, what's up? You go, hey, what up, guys? Blah 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 blah. Yo, Joe, give me so and so. Da da da. And right away, women say, oh, they know this guy. He's pretty popular. He must, he's got some kind of status in there. Okay, doesn't mean you're alpha, but you may have a high status according to the girl that's watching. She may say, wow, he knows a lot of people. It's fucking 2 people. All right. Or it could be the whole bar. Who knows? If you're a regular there, she doesn't know she's new. You're a regular. You right away, you're gonna have status when she walks in, sees you responding to everybody else, how they respond to you. Okay, so those are 2 very good components. But now with this high status, there's a lot of variables to this one. Okay, because high status could be extrinsic and intrinsic. Okay, it could be from the outside looking in, or you already have it built in from the inside. Okay, and it's projected out. Okay, that's what you really want. You want this from the inside to be projected out. Someone that thinks you're something, it doesn't really hold any weight. It's not sustainable. Okay, that's not sustainable. Okay, statuses change. Okay, now when it comes to being inside, that's yours to keep. If it's in you, it's in you. If you're very for example, if you're a leader among your peers, okay, you go somewhere in a setting, and women watch for this kind of stuff. They watch to see what your status is. Okay, what's his status? Just like the Starship Enterprise or one of these, the Voyager or something. They get hit with a laser, or someone hits them with a boulder, or an android, or something hits the car, hits the vehicle. And they go, hey, Spark, hey, what's the status? They call Scotty, Scotty. Hey, Captain, you took a blow. What's the status? They want to know the status of the environment that they're in. They will make sure they're in a good status. They're holding a good frame. Okay, the frame of the vessel is what's going to be judged by. Okay, if that vessel is steady, then they're in good status. So women look to see without knowing you, what your status is. They got to guess. They got to figure out, is he doing the right cues? Are they responding correctly? How is he responding? Is is he respected amongst the bartenders, the people in the bar? So it's all your interaction. How's he take it? Is he an expert? Hey, what's up? Boom, boom, boom. You're not overdoing it. Okay? Are you looking at women in the eyes and giving them eye contact and not looking away? You're relaxed in who you are, or are you fidgety? Okay? They want to judge your status. Okay? So say you do all these things right, you're doing all these things right, your status checks out, it gets women curious. They go, wow, I wonder who is this guy? Really, behind all this grandeur, who is this guy? So now you have the curiosity with the leadership, the respect from the peers, and how you treat the peers, and how you respond, how the staff and company responds around you, the people. Okay, this could be in a corporation setting. This could be co-workers. This could be somewhere you walk into, I don't know, walk into, whatever. Wherever you're walking into an environment that you're familiar with. If you go into school, walk into a classroom, teacher gives you a hard, he banded with you. Hey, look who's here. It's the big guy. Look who's here. Superstar, the rock star. That gives you status. Okay, women go, oh, okay, he's fun with the teacher. Okay, how you are with the authorities. And look at all this stuff. Okay, so let's move on. So, but again, it sparks the curiosity of women. Okay, because wow, what makes them so magnetic? Okay, because of the attention and the responses, you are magnetic. Okay, because you're magnetic, women see that. It creates almost a herd mentality. Okay, she's curious because other girls are curious. You got it? So those are some of the things that are that builds this social proof system that you want to have. This system. Okay, these two parts come together. Okay, and they're very much alike. A lot of it's perceived. If you notice, a lot of stuff is perceived. Okay, but the values is what locks it in and gives it the glue and kind of builds a fortress for it, because the values that you put into this perception locks you in, and it rings true to who you really are. Okay, and women know that too. Okay, so that's why I always like the values, because women look for values. Women these women these days are really about empathy and really about seeking value. What do you give to other people? Are you what are you doing to make things better? That's what women are looking for in guys. Most women, not saying the ones that are, normal, well-adjusted women are looking to see if you're helping the environment rather than hurting the environment. Okay, conscious women, conscious that they're pretty healthy in thought, in mind. No one's perfect, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, most well-adjusted or reasonably adjusted women. Okay, some people don't give a fuck at all, but that's something different. It's a different type of woman. Okay, but for the most part, we're going to that. So what happens with all this? It creates, and women know when you have the social status, like the social status, it brings you into social proof, because you've got the values and you've got the status. Now that creates the social proof. So now you have proof. Okay, this guy is who he says he is. Okay, it gives you that again. This gives you abundant, because you're an abundant resource. Okay, this is a valuable resource. Status, social proof is it's a mega resource indicator. They know you have resources. Because if you don't have any money, you have a way to get people to give you money, or get money for people by either networking or creating or developing, because they're going to follow you. So if they're following you, they're sure of you as well. They're certain you are who you are. They believe in what you do. Okay, money or not. Okay, it's social proof. He's good for it. This guy right here, he's got the credit. I give him credit for it. Yeah, he's good. Don't worry about him. Okay, women want that. That gives them assurance. Okay, it also creates. The guy has an abundance of resources, especially when he has. Now, if they see a guy that has a bunch of women around, now that's the lock and key, because they have to get to know this guy. The curiosity kicks in. Not only who he is, but what does he do with all these women? He got all these women here. I want in. Okay? Now, why would she do that? Because now you don't fucking need her. You don't fucking need her. I got people here. I've got people. I got energy. I got a groove going here. I got all this. I don't need you. What do you bring to the table? Okay, women know that. They say, "Oh, who is that guy? Who is that?" The minute you walk in a room and you get all these responses and all these things fall up in line for you, women want to know who's that guy. All right. Why? Because they know there's other girls. He's around other girls. He's talking to them. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. They're on his arm. They're hanging on him. And he's like, yo, come on, boom, boom. Why they like that? Because he can handle a large amount of pressure with no problem. He can finesse all these women at the same time. No women, and the women aren't getting out of pocket. Other women see him handling other women. And they go, wow, if he can handle all of them, shit, he can handle me. I'm just one person. If he'll have me. See, now she's got doubt and uncertainty. So you would say, well, leave him alone then. If the guy's got all these girls, what do you want to jump in that for? Look at that guy over there. He's a nice guy. He's got, he's friendly. And he maybe, talk to that guy. No, she doesn't want that guy. Got it? I mean, it could be two twins, okay? Twin A and twin B, okay? Twin A, he goes to school, he gets things done, he's a good guy. Twin B went to school, got things done. They got the same job, they make the same salary, okay? But twin B kind of he got a lot of girls, he runs around, he's a player, this and that. Twin A, they're twins, so maybe they're twins all the way. Maybe twins all the way, but women, if a woman's given a choice, okay, you're in a room, the light is swinging, you got this little white light, and she has to make a decision on which guy does she want, okay? Does she want twin A or twin B, knowing that they have they're both twins, they look the same, obviously, all around, and they both have the same amount of money, okay, so there's no loss there. But twin B's got these girls and whatever. He's the charmer. This guy's a good guy too. He's got a great smile. They smile alike. They do a lot of things alike. He's smart. He wants to make things right, do things the right way. Okay, who's she gonna pick? She's probably gonna go with B. Okay, why? Because it's proven. He always got proof that he can handle women. Okay, he can handle a bunch of women without pressure. This is a great guy too. But at the end of the day, she wants to know that I won't be disappointed in the bedroom. He can handle whatever I got. If I get nasty, okay, might throw this guy off. He might not have enough practice. He could be a stud in the bed. He just got values like, yo, I'm not doing all that. I got this, I got that. But she's not gonna go. She's gonna go on what she sees. Okay, so that's how powerful social proof is. It makes women make bad decisions also. Okay, don't believe me? Look at these. Look at celebrities, for example. Look at them. You got all these celebrities that have all these choices with women. They have abundance of women. They have women in abundance. They're an abundant resource of women. Women, all they understand is resources. Okay, now they can like you for who you are because you have a lot of resources. Okay, for example, look at these celebrities. Okay, Brad Pitt. Denzel, these guys, they have a lot of women selections. I don't need you. They're in the I don't need you club. Okay? And they mean it. And women know it. So why do you girls scream when they see these guys? He's married. He's got 5 kids. They're both married. Women screaming like crazy. You think for a minute they wouldn't take a chance? All those women, why? Because the guys, they're replaceable. I don't need you. I have a bunch. All I need here. What do I need you for? You see how crazy women are just, But that's how they think. He's got plenty of resources. Hey, that's just cold hard facts, man. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I didn't do this. I didn't put them this way, and that's the way they're built, and this is what we have to, But you don't have to really. Here's what I'm trying to tell you. So let's move on with this. This is more fun. So, or the singers, rappers like Chris Brown's the singer and Justin Bieber. Again, I use those a lot because they're bad boys. They have a bad boy facade. They do the wrong shit, and the girls are still mess with them. Well, why would you fuck with this guy? He's gonna get in trouble. He's gonna fucking do this and do that because he can pay his way out. He's got resources to get himself out of trouble. Okay, look at my video on high value, high status male. It's pretty similar to this one, but the difference is the proof. The proof is all you need. The proof overrides, high value male, social proof will override that because it's already assumed. These celebrities have social proof. They also have high value males, but they also have, because they have social proof. You understand? Because of social proof, social proof, they have high status male because of social proof. It's social proof. It just overlays that. Okay. I mean, look at these sports guys, for example. You know, in high school they were high status. Yeah, they were high school, this and that. But like I said before, you know, when these guys go to the NBA and they get to these, and the baseball guys go to summer camp and all sports, hockey, baseball, lacrosse, any sport you want, any kind of sports, soccer. These guys travel and they have a girl for every city. Women know they stand opportunity that there's a chance there's a girl in every city. And they still do what? They still marry them because of social proof. I'm this guy's wife. I'm this guy's fiance. We're an item. Okay? Even celebrities will get together with other celebrities, okay, to make it an item to boost their sales. The social proof. Okay? They do their double names and shit. You understand? Like Brangelina and you know Gomez and Bieber and whatever, but they broke up, they get together. Oh, I got an album coming out. You know, so again, why? It builds social proof. It's a love story building. You know, these guys boost. It's almost business. Got it? But the power of the herd mentality falls into fray with this stuff right here. So they use it. They use it. Okay. So now, with that being said, I mean, all's not lost, guys. So what you need to do, let's talk about because these women, they know, hey, if he's traveling, and look at Kobe Bryant, you know, women, they know these things are gonna happen. What do they do? They got a little say, they charge it to the game. Charge it to the game. You know, and they know what it is. Look at those sitcoms. Look at those TV series of women at the sports, the ex sports women, that the ex-wives of you know, these sports players and all that. They're ravished. They're ravished. They're fighting each other and why? They look ridiculous. Why are you doing that? But this is all part of the game, guys. That's what they chose. That this is the life and the path. Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad path. It's, again, it's a show or whatever. It's could be acting. I don't know. I'm not there. But it still proves a point that even with it's the power of social proof. It makes everything look, you know, it just skewers over the mistakes and errors. Because it's got social proof. It gives you excuses. Everything's okay. You know? And it's not. Clearly. It's clearly not. So, how do we put this into our lives? Okay, we all have social status of some degree, and some people need social proof to develop it and improve it. Okay, some of the quick things I can tell you to do, you know, would be, first of all, if you know, it's the strongest way to really increase your social status. Okay, and your overall, you know, just meeting, interacting with people, talking to girls, hanging out with girls, bringing girls. I'm not saying be their buddies and friends. I'm talking about meetups and dating, you know, that kind of thing. Unless you're in a big group, okay. I go out with my friends. I go out with a lot of goons. Okay, we go out and we're all alphas because they talk about what they do in life. We're sharing. We're taking a break from work. Okay, a short break from work, and we talk about building this, that, and whatever. We're having a great time. We used to go to bars, and they know who we are at the bar. They know who we are. They're making our drinks already. Got it? So, you know, and we're talking, having a good time. Some of us smoke cigars. You know, the cognac, you know, some mix up the drink, some have beer, whatever, but we all talk, and we all take turns and we share ideas. Okay, we go there to talk to us. Okay, women are the byproduct of us hanging out. Okay, but that alone, you going in an environment with more than 1 people, 3 people, and you're having a good time, that's social proof. Okay, you go to a bar by yourself, sitting out at the bar or a restaurant, that ain't social proof. Okay, you can get social proof. I've done this, okay? But again, if I don't have a lot of friends, I don't go out like that, start slow, okay? Now, with me, I used to move around a lot. I used to move from place we used to move all the time. Move. So I get a lot of people saying, hey, I know you from somewhere. Do I know you? I always say Brooklyn. Brooklyn, nah. Then eventually I get Brooklyn, but Brooklyn's every damn where, man. Shout out to Brooklyn, man. Shout out to Brooklyn. But again, you know, if you don't have these skills, or usually go out and meet people, start with the bartender. You go out, like with me, for example. I'll treat myself. I'll treat myself at least twice a week to a nice dinner. No TV, no talking and all this and everybody, to get into myself. I don't mind going out alone. I travel alone if I have to. It's not a big deal, okay? But I do it because I like to get my shit together and organize my shit the way I like, okay? But when I go out, I go to a bar, they're making my drink already. Oh, yo, what's up? Blah, 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 blah. Yo, how's this? How's that? We're catching up. We're talking shit. But I like to go when it's busy. If you're going to go to a bar, guys, if you don't have any friends and all this and all that, use the bartenders, the guys and the girls are your best wingmen, okay? Make sure you tip them. Make sure you tip them. If you're going to go with it slow, you do that to build a rapport with the bartenders. Find out what they do, where they come from, this, that. So when you talk to them, you got a connection with them. So I get a lot of free drinks also. And I'm sitting with some girl, and I'm talking to a girl at the bar. What's your guy's name? What's your name? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, snap. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, yo, so-and-so. You know this chick? She's crazy. How long she been coming here? You know, what? And she's like, she's embarrassed. She's like, oh, no. I said, he's like, oh, I don't know. I said, she's actually pretty cool, man, you know, da. But I don't know. She looks a little nervous, a little this and that, blah, blah, blah. And then the friend will be there or whatever. And that's how you build, guys. You know, the bartender will be your best wingman, you know, or the bartender, the girl. You know, a lot of times the girls help you out, you know. So, you know, those little small things you can do, but you build your social circle. If you can't do that, internet. I don't like it, but internet, find out where the meeting places are. There's a lot of group things going on, hiking and all this other shit like that, which you can do. There's tech group meetings. There's meetings for just dance classes. There's meetings for art collection and museums. Think about all that stuff. And you go out and you start exchanging. Okay? Work on your fucking IG and all that. All right? Yo, you figure it out. Yo, it's Excel. Like, subscribe, comment below. It's Excel. And I'm out. Wow.